Check 1 2, check 1 2, mic check 1 2, check mic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup Playoffs Game 1. The Dorea Asylum Re-Habs taking on the Anaheim Fucks, the two most decorated teams in the LCHL. Although the Re-Habs have yet to win a COVID Cup, this would be their first one if they're able to pull it off this year. But these two have met before in the Marcy Cup Finals, have met before in the COVID Cup Finals with, I believe, Anaheim going over each time they played. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to the ice and start this Game 1. We are live at the Fuck Pond here in Anaheim, California. I don't have anything funny to say about the Fuck Pond. It's a pretty dirty place. Jack Hughes, Connor McDavid taking the faceoff at center ice. Let's get this Game 1 underway. Faceoff is won by the Re-Habs. Carlson sends it up for McDavid. McDavid taken by Pionk. First McDavid. McDavid shot. Save, rebound, picked up by Hedman. Hedman for Jack Hughes for Reinhart. Reinhart with the putback, takes a shot. Save, Ottinger. Recovered by Marner for Carlson, up for Yossi. Yossi was the leading defensive scorer in the wildcard round, I believe with like 3 or 4 goals. Too bad they can't keep the stats because they had to, change the playoff mode. So all those stats start over. It's a whole new tournament. Mouthy to Chuck behind Ottinger, trying to sneak it in. Save, Ottinger. Picked up by Yossi, sent up for Carlson. Carlson for McDavid. Connor McDavid, probably the highest ranked player on NHL 25. Didn't look so in the wildcard round. Pionk, stick is lifted, unable to get the shot. Other way come the Re-Habs. Sent up for Thomas for Stützle. Stützle checked by Nurse. In the zone is Jarvis. Jarvis, pass is broken up. The other way come the Re-Habs. In the zone is Kyrou all alone and just absolutely leveled. Brain Point will carry it in, but he's checked into the boards. He'll recover though. For Gunther. Gunther shot glove save, Ottinger. And we'll get a whistle. 13:47 left here in the first. Still no score. And Gunther just getting absolutely leveled by Dobson. Will this game be as physical as the Snipes Squirrels game earlier tonight? We'll see. Faceoff is won by Anaheim. Backhand Stevenson. Puck is cleared all the way. That should not go for icing. I think it was off Anaheim player. Stevenson will dump it in. Picked up by Fowler. Foul from Michkov for Gostisbehere. Picked up by the puck. Sider for Svechnikov. They'll go ahead and dump it in. They'll give chase, but it's recovered by the Re-Habs. Gostisbehere. Fowler neutral zone. He'll get it up for Michkov. Michkov makes a move. Takes a shot. Save. I believe Allmark. Up for Jamie Benn. He's hit off. In the zone. Protas. He's hit off. Franco up for Fogle. Fogle for Lowry. Lowry in with Paul. Paul passes behind the net for Lowry. Lowry back to the point for Anderson. For Fogle. Fogle shot. Save, Ottinger. Dobson up for Zucker. Taken by Gabe Velarde. Velarde checked into the boards, but recovered by the Re-Habs. Dobson. Up for Zucker for Protas. Protas shot. Save. And Allmark will hold on. 8 minutes left here in the first. Still no score. Faceoff will be back in the Anaheim zone. Brain point. Tim Stutzel will take the faceoff back in the Anaheim zone. It is won by the Fucks. Pionk. Pionk for Hedman. Up for Gunther. Gunther for Jarvis. Jarvis lazy backhand. And Andre will hold on. 7:24 remains here in the first. Anaheim out shooting. Mascot 0. Sorry, only the Snipes got a mascot. I didn't have time to make everyone a mascot. Puck's turned over, taken by Kyrou. Kyrou in the zone. It's taken by Hedman, though. Pionk up for Jarvis. Jarvis for Gunther. Gunther shot. Save, Ottinger. Rebound picked up by the Re-Habs. Carlson up for Kyrou. Kyrou's pass broken up, taken by Hedman. Up for Jarvis. Up for Point. Point shot. Save, Ottinger. Thomas pinched into the boards. It is recovered by Thomas. Thomas up for Stutzel. 5 minutes left here in the first. Tim Stutzel. Stutzel for Thomas. Thomas backhand goes wide. Gunther up for Reinhardt. Reinhardt in the zone, gets it for Nurse. Nurse for Jack Hughes. Check for Reinhardt. He's checked in the corner. Bouncing puck in front. Ottinger able to hold on. That was like a knuckle puck change up there. Three and a half left here in the first. Still no score. Anaheim heavily out shooting though. Valancourt in the slot. It is won by the Re-Habs. Gostisbehere. Easy save for Allmark. He's going to hold on. Some pretty boring looks here so far, I'm not going to lie. It's just been back and forth, shoot in, save, back and forth, shoot in, save. Not much going on in this game, but Hughes and McDavid will take the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Fuck. Sider. Sider turns the puck over, though. Gets it up for to Chuck. Chuck in the zone with Reinhardt. Reinhardt unable to take the shot. Cancel up for McDavid. McDavid's hit off. And unable to keep it in is Velarde. Faceoff will come out to the neutral zone. 1:20 left here in the first. Stevenson and Protas will take the faceoff. Faceoff won by the puck. Sider. Delayed penalty. Anaheim going to go on the first power play of this game with 1 minute left in the first. No toss is going to be called for interference. First power play of this game, the first power play of the series goes to Anaheim. Stevenson and Granlund will take the faceoff back to the Montreal zone. It is won by the Re-Habs. Dobson will go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 45 seconds left in the period. Power play will carry over if they're unable to score. In the zone is Jarvis. Jarvis takes the shot. He scores! Seth Jarvis. From Hedman at point on the power play. Jarvis in the slot just roofs it on Ottinger. And that gives the Fucks a 1-0 lead here in this game one. Face-off back at center ice, going to be Braden Point, Connor McDavid. Just under 30 seconds left here in the first. Jarvis sends it up for Point. Point in the zone. 5 seconds left, slap shot and save Ottinger. Time for one more shot if they hurry. Peon shoots, glove save Ottinger, and that's going to do it here for the first period. Anaheim goes up by 1. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Left Coast Hockey League live on youtube.com/TimesacUVU. And we'll be back with the start of the second period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats for the first period. It is all Anaheim all day. The home team leads by 1 and leads in just about every single department, but let's get back down to the ice to start this second period. We're back here at the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California. Connor McDavid, Jack Hughes, taking the face-off at center ice. Let's get this second period underway. Face-off is won by the Fucks. Held on Matthew Tkachuk, excuse me. Brady is on the Snipes. Getzel will gain the zone. It's for Yossi for Carlson. Carlson's shot is blocked. Rebound picked up, though, by the Rehabs. Yossi back to the point for Marner for Carlson. Carlson slap shot's blocked. Pushing in the corners, Pionk. And they'll win it up front. Oh, almost freaking snuck it in there. Very aggressive are the Rehabs. Battle in front of the net. Back to the point. Back to the point for Carlson. Carlson slap shot. Save Ottinger. Ball comes all the way down the other end. Mishandled pass. The Rehabs were buzzing. That would give Anaheim time for a change. Pass up front is broken up by Pionk. Up for Jack Hughes. Hughes up for Reinhardt. Reinhardt and takes a shot. Rebound recovered by... Couldn't see who it was. By the Rehabs defenseman. Hughes sends it up front. Pass is broken up. Dobson will get it out. Up for Thomas. Thomas gets around to Hudson. Shot. Save. Rehabs were buzzing there. Unfortunately, that bad pass to the point. Dribbled all the way to the other end. Killed all that momentum. Stützle and point will take the faceoff back in Anaheim zone. Faceoff is won by the Fuck. Sider sends it up for Gunther. Up for Point. Point gets past. Slap shot. Save Ottinger. Good look there for Point. Brain Point, Tim Stützle take the face-off back in the Rehab zone. It is won by the Fucks. No surprise there. Darnell Nurse. Backhand pass is taken by Thomas. Thomas will gain the zone looking for Kyrou. Kyrou's pass broken up by Nurse. Point will gain the zone, waiting for help. Brandlin sends it up for Fowler. Cam Fowler for Kyrou. Kyrou's hit. Svechnikov will get it up for Parenko. Parenko's poked by Gosselspare. Around the boards for Fowler. Gosselspare up for Kyrou for Granlund. Up for Kyle. For Kyrou. Kyrou's shot is blocked. Up for Svechnikov, but recovered by Kyrou. Kyrou for Yossi. Granlund. Granlund checked, unable to get the shot. It's taken by Stevenson. Other way go the Rehabs. Turnover, though, taken by Anderson. Up for Stevenson. Long pass. It's taken by Paul. Carlson checks him, though. Brings it around the boards. Big hit there. Stevenson gets the puck. Even sharp ankle shot. Moved out, though, by the Rehabs. Ottinger sends it up for Granlund. I need to figure out how to pronounce that guy's name, because I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, because I sound like a fucking idiot. I know I already do sound like an idiot, but it don't matter. Turned over, though, taken by Fogle. Warren Fogle of the Los Angeles Kings. Except for Paul. Paul's shot is blocked. Carlson brings it all the way back. Gets it for Zucker, up for Yossi. Yossi sealed off. It's taken by Hedman. He'll go and dump it in. Balfour in front of the net. Shot is saved by Ottinger. Adam Lowry for Paul. Back to the point for Hedman. Hedman, slap shot. Redirected, but save Ottinger. Picked up by Pionk. Pionk for Paul. Paul for Point. Back for Hedman. Hedman's shot is saved by Ottinger. Back for Pionk. Full pressure for the Fucks. Tired legs out there for the Rehabs. Protoss. Rehabs looking for a change. They'll get about half of it. In the zone is Getzel. Getzel's checked. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Allmark will get a glove on it. 2:09 left here in the second period. Anaheim absolutely dominating on shots. But so far only able to convert one. Face-off back in the Anaheim zone is going to be Jack Hughes and Connor McDavid. Face-off is won by the puck. Sider. Puck turned over twice. Taken by Matthew Tkachuk. Chuck recovers. Pass broken up though by McDavid. In is Getzel. Getzel's shot. Save goes wide. Behind the net, picked up by Nurse. Nurse for Hughes. Hughes turns it over to Marner. 40 seconds left. Dobson almost turned it over, but able to recover. Jake Getzel moves it around the boards for McDavid. McDavid trying to sneak it in, but checked by Sider. 5 seconds left. Re-Habs will not get another shot, and that's going to do it here for 2 periods. It's been all Anaheim, but Anaheim's still sitting on that 1-goal lead. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Left Coast Hockey League live on YouTube.com/DimestackUVU, and we'll be back with the start of the third period in just a moment.
What's up with all these garbage ass booty auto-tune rappers? Bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, a bullet to my brain. Pacing about the ruin, I'm feeling myself get nauseous. Self-inflicted wounds have been bleeding, pussy with caution. I've already lost it, stop thinking that I'm a Martian. Now this place, out of this world, I'm just shit and talking. Then my uncle Cola up in it, just turn rotten. Measurement game was precise, set you out of coffin. I'm gonna be spreading my sickness, walk around coughing. Fuck you in your life, that's my motto, that's how we rock it. I can hear the demons fly inside of my head. They got one in the chamber like a flush movement. I got bodily harm around me, call it stigmata. I'm losing myself in my mind, man, it's what I got. Bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, a bullet to my brain. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, a bullet to my brain. I wanna keep on living as it is and making do. Losing a battle, having a saddle line, well, don't make it true. Take it to some motherfuckers, making them see that they depend on you more than they imagine, and the end is in your hand plan. Damn, I imagine what that looked like. With my brain alone and ceiling just to took life. Then to willingly surrender, take the shit back. Give it a try, didn't like it, let the heat clack, clack, clack. Get back, that one no one shit with me and this guy. About to get to some dumb shit. Brain about to start, interfere or come near me. Slug to your dome, through the hole, can you hear me? Check 1, 2, do you hear all that feedback? Clean up the mix, towards fixed with my big man. Now Mickey D's home with clips full of Ninas. Solving with these, all the problems between us. Bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, I just wanna let it go. Got a bullet to my brain, a bullet to my brain.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through 2 periods. Once again, all Anaheim all day, and we are reaching almost 100 hits in this game so far. Highly defensive, 1-0 Anaheim. Let's get down to the ice, get this third period underway. We're back here in the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California. The Fuckheads are in mass. Jack Hughes, Connor McDavid take the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Re-Habs finally. Mitch Marner in the zone. Gets it for Yossi. Yossi for McDavid. Easy save for Allmark. He'll hold on for the whistle. The Re-Habs are almost to 500 on fucking shots, man. They've been just getting absolutely dominated. Top lines will stay out. Hughes and McDavid. Face-off is won by the Re-Habs. Yossi for Carlson. And Mitch Marner back for Yossi. Yossi's pass comes out. They'll have to touch up. Puck mishandled. Scrum for it center ice. Won by Hughes. Hughes for Tkachuk. Up for Yossi. Up for McDavid. McDavid in the zone with Carlson. Carlson's pass broken up. But up front, Carlson shot save, Ottinger. Or, Ullmark, excuse me. Faceoff is won by the Re-Habs. Kyrou. There's for Dobson. Dobson's shot is blocked by Hedman. Hedman up for Jarvis. Jarvis in the zone. For Hedman, backhand shot is saved by Ottinger. By the way comes Stützle. Stützle up for Kyrou. Kyrou in the zone, takes a shot, save Ullmark. And he'll hold on with 15:57 left. 1 goal a game. Still plenty of time. Brayden Point, Tim Stützle face off back in the Anaheim zone. Face-off is won by the Re-Habs. Hudson. Back for Dobson for Kyrou. Back for Hudson. Hudson's shot goes wide. Kept in, though, by the Re-Habs. The note comes out. Lane Hudson's pass off the mark. Taken by Hedman. Mr. Hedman looking for a pass. Everyone's covered. Turned over, though, taken by Kyrou. Kyrou up for Granlund. Granlund's hit. Puck comes out neutral zone. Recovered, though, by Dobson. Dobson for Granlund. Granlund for Michkov. Michkov takes a shot. Save Ullmark. And up for Stevenson. Other way go the fuck. Stevenson. Pass taken by Gostisbehere. Kept in, though. Seider. Seider for Nurse. Nurse's shot. Save Ottinger. Rebound picked up by Gostisbehere. He's outnumbered, though. Now for the puck. Won by the Re-Habs. Gostisbehere. Sent up for Fowler. Fowler surrounded. Re-Habs were on a change. The other way comes Jamie Benn. Pass up front, shot is saved by Ottinger. And the Bucks have taken a penalty. It's going to be Jack Hughes going for slashing. Which will give the Re-Habs their first power play of this series. It's a good look in front of the net for Hughes, but fortunately he gets called for slashing early here in the third. Halfway through the third, excuse me. Point and McDavid will take the face-off. Face-off won by the Fucks. Franco. They'll go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 1:45 left on this power play. Carlson sends it up for Gensel. Re-Habs on the power play. Gensel gets it for Yossi for McDavid. Marner up front. And Ullmark will hold on. 1:15 remains in the power play. 9:19 left in regulation. Paul and Velarde will take the faceoff back in the Anaheim zone. Faceoff is won by the Fucks. Nurse. Nurse will clear it out to the neutral zone. Valleyford on the boards, killing precious time on the power plays. Kyrou. And the other way come the Fucks shorthanded. Stevenson will just clear it. Sent up for Velarde for Kyrou. 20 seconds left on the power play. Re-Habs unable to set anything up. Velarde for Thomas. Thomas pass broken up, shot, save Ullmark. And we'll get a whistle with 7:58. We are back at even strength. Dismal power play for the Re-Habs. May I remind you that the Re-Habs win 0-5 in one period. Spent a whole half a period of the power play, I think, in game 2. Still managed to win the game, though. Weak shot, easy save by Ullmark. They're going to need a lot of practice on that power play unit. Point and Stutzel will take the faceoff. Faceoff won by the Rehabs. For Dobson. Rehabs with full pressure. Now the first Kyrou for Thomas. Thomas for Hudson. Hudson shot, save, rebound, picked up by Anaheim. In comes Jarvis. Jarvis with the lone goal in this game. Up for point. Point shot, save, Ottinger. And we'll get a whistle with 6:32 left here in the third. Over 111 hits in this game. Hughes and McDavid will take the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Rehabs. Dobson sent up for Getzel. Getzel for McDavid. McDavid will gain the zone, but he's hit. Anderson for Tkachuk, up for Jack Hughes. Hughes takes a shot, save. Left right on the boards, it's won by Hudson. Hudson up for Marner. Marner and McDavid. He'll gain the zone, in with Marner. Takes a shot, save. Ullmark. By the way comes Jack Hughes, 4.5 left here in the third. Matthew Tkachuk, shot up front, save, rebound. Puck loose in front of the net. It is recovered by Marner. And sent up for Hudson. Tired legs out here for the Rehabs. We'll get half a line change. 3 minutes left. Covered by Carlson. Up for Hudson. Sends up to Thomas. Thomas gets it to Stutzel. Tim Stutzel in the zone. Gets it to Marner. Marner. Chucky gets the rebound. Scores! Mitch Marner to tie this game late in the third period. All the opportunities the Rehabs have had, with the Anaheim has had, it's a shame there's only one of 1-1. Just with a dirty rebound here, just off the pad and right on Mitch Marner's stick with his close quarters zone ability. And we are tied at 1 late here in the third period. Game 1. That coach is fucking weird looking. Stevenson and Stutzel will take the faceoff. 2:33 left here in the third period. Faceoff is won by the Rehabs. Carlson up for Kyrou. Kyrou for Yossi. Turned over, though, taken by Jamie Benn. 2 minutes left. Benn turns it over. Sent up for Kyrou. Kyrou for Carlson. Carlson will dump it in. It's taken by Hedman. Stevenson up for Pionk. 1 minute left. Pionk in the zone with numbers. Benn's shot is blocked. Up for Roman Yossi. Yossi in the zone. He'll send it around the boards. Picked up by Svechnikov. He is just absolutely murdered. And for Yossi, Yossi shot. Save, Ullmark. 35 left. Svechnikov in the zone. Looking for a late one. Pass is broken up. Also retreats, gets it up for Michkov. Svechnikov, one-time blast, save, Ottinger. Hughes for Svechnikov. 20 seconds left. Last shot from the point, held on by Ottinger. Faceoff will be back in the Rehab zone with 14.6 left here in the third period. Will this game need overtime? Hughes and Granlund taking the faceoff back to the Rehab zone. Faceoff won by the Fucks to Chuck. For Nurse. Nurse blast, save Ottinger. 10 seconds left. Kicked out for Fowler. Fowler sends it up for Kyle. Shot goes wide. I need to find out how to say this dude's name before we start the third period, because I feel like a fucking idiot. Pretty sure Kyle. Looks like Kyle. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever fucking team he's on, I don't watch that team. I don't know who it is. Anyway, you're watching the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup playoffs. We'll be right back with the start of the overtime period. Don't go nowhere. It was fucking coolies. God damn it.
Hey, what he say? Hey, what you talking about? Who's wrong? Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Bitch, I'm the truth. Bitch, I'm the truth. Oh my God. Bitch, I'm the truth. Bitch, I'm the Bitch, I'm the truth. 120 in the dimes. Seat back, way back, now he live. Shorty wetter than an island. Every night a movie, then he's looking at the driving. Big screen for the big dream. Big titties with the whipped cream. And you know the whoop got 20s on it. Them ain't 20, not 10s, but them shit's clean. Whole pound on the dashboard. Backwoods, honey berry like she asked for. And you get chopped up like a blackboard. Always on point when I shoot like a backcourt. I've been on my grind and shit. Big facts, no cat can deny this shit. And if they say I can't do it, I'ma try this shit. I'm real fly, Bill Nye, I'm a scientist. Bitch, I'm the truth. Oh my God. Bitch, I'm the truth.
I'm the talk of the town, I'm flying, they walking around. Told them please stop with the sound, start trying my talk in your mind. Bitch, I'm the she sucked my dick in the booth, now she's licking her lips like she drinking some juice. Now she listens to this when she gets in her room. Different positions, which helps her get to them. We're chilling in Barcelona, the middle or by the border, wherever they can afford it. Just came in from Canada, it's winter there and it's colder. All the haters keep on watching, I send them all my condolences. If they close enough to subliminal shot at me, I ain't noticed. Most of them is living in poverty, drive a focus. I think that is jealousy, tell me who wouldn't want this. Let's be honest.
Bitch, I'm the truth. Bitch, I'm the truth. Oh my God. Bitch, I'm the truth. Bitch, I'm the truth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through regulation. Shots 26-19, over 100 hits. Everything else is just about even. Next goal wins it. Let's get down to the ice for the start of this overtime period. Live here at the Fuck Pond, game 1 overtime. Huge game 1. Jack Hughes, Connor McDavid taking the faceoff at center ice. Let's get this overtime period underway. First goal wins it. Roman Josi back for Getzel. Getzel's pass broken up, taken by Hughes. Hughes up for Reinhart. Reinhart's pass broken up. I've been saying that a lot today. Connor McDavid in all alone, surrounded by yellow sweater. Shot is save, all mark. Picked up by the Fucks, Reinhart. Up front shot, save, all mark. Almost ended it there. Mitch Marner turns it over. Is taken by Hedman. Hedman in the zone with Tkachuk. Taken by Hedman. Here's his shot, save, Ottinger. And we'll get a whistle. 17:27 remains in the overtime period. Top lines will stay out. Jack Hughes, Connor McDavid. Face off back in the rehab zone. It is won by the Fucks. Hedman up for Tkachuk. Chuck shot goes wide. Kept in though by Hedman. Up for Pionk. Pionk shoots. He scores! Pionk in overtime to give Anaheim a 1-0 lead here in this best-of-7 series. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here in the Left Coast Hockey League. We'll be back tomorrow with a pair of Game 2s. San Pedro Squirrels taking on the San Jose Snipes, followed by Dorea Asylum Re-Habs taking on the Anaheim Fucks. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow. And Dante, as always, go ahead and pack that bowl. We out. Peace.
Mm.